Hello traders, welcome to ChrisFX. Today I will take you through a strategy which is based on ICT kill zones and it applies on Forex currency pairs. It is a very high percentage winning strategy and I'm going to take you step by step. Let's begin with the rules, and the rules are those. First of all, go ahead once again on the bottom right of your screen, tap into the time zone on the TradingView platform and choose UTC-4 New York time. Now, once you have done that, just take a screenshot of those time zones that we are gonna be using, or just go ahead and rewatch the video afterwards. Again, if you want an automated way, you can go ahead and type down sessions on the indicators tab, and you can go ahead and add this one, sessions on chart by Eurox. Now that you have your sessions, go ahead and click on show right here. We will be using the time from 7 p.m. until 2 a.m. New York time, and then we will be entering between 2 and 5 a.m. New York time, and then we will be using the time zone between 12 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. New York time, and we will be entering between 8:30 and 11 a.m. New York time. I will explain what those things mean, also check the premium and discount for every session, and I will show you the trick with the 10 pips stop loss for Euro US dollar specifically. Let me go ahead and hide those things. Go ahead on the sessions tab and on the settings, and you can go ahead and copy those settings that I have exactly right here. Those apply to these from 12 to 8:30 and from 8:30 to 11. Okay, this is that. And then if you want the other time zones, in order not to be confused, you can go ahead and open another tab where you can place the settings the way you want. But what I want to do for the other time zones, I'm using the ICT kill zones, and I have those settings exactly right here. You can go ahead and take a screenshot right now, or of course pause the video. And where do I find these ICT kill zones? Go to the indicators tab and go here, ICT session kill zone boxes and deviations by Sanxia. Okay, add that and go ahead then and copy those settings as I have them here. Those are the settings from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. and then we will be entering from 2 to 5 a.m. Now I will take you through the examples and I will show you the significance of this trading strategy. Let's go back in time. Let's say that we are exactly right here, and I will be activating this indicator because now we are interested in the Asian session, and then we will proceed to the other session instantly. Okay, we have made it to 2 o'clock, it is 1:45. What I want you to do is to identify significant areas when the entry time arrives, and the entry time that we talked about is 2 to 5 a.m. if you recall. So here we were exactly right here, and we have price from 7 p.m. New York time until 2 a.m. New York time. When the time approaches, you can do it beforehand of course, it already has the highest and the lowest point here, but I want you also to go ahead and extend those lines. Place horizontal lines on the highest and lowest points from 7 until 2 a.m. Now we are not finished here, because what else I want from you, on the 1 hour chart for example, I want you to go ahead with the gun box and check out if we are on a premium or a discount. If we are in a discount, we are pretty good to go if the other rules are fulfilled, and I'm gonna show you what the other rules are. But what else I want from you is just to highlight other points of liquidity as well. The important part though, the two important parts are, let's go ahead down to the 15-minute time frame again. The important part is for this lowest point or the highest point to be broken. We know now that we are in a discount, so I'm gonna be deleting this line and I will scale down to the 1-minute time frame, where I will be waiting for the lowest point to be broken after 2 o'clock. Let's proceed, and here we go. The lowest point has already been broken and we know we are already in a discount. Anything else is a plus right now. I'm gonna be deleting the kill zones just to make things clearer, and we will be entering between 2 and 5 a.m. after we see an impulsive change of character on the 1-minute time frame with a fair value gap left, and we will be entering from the fair value gap. Now, we did grab further liquidity, which is a plus we broke below this area. So the new high now it's this point right here. And I will keep moving forward. Okay, let's move forward. Still the same high applies. Nothing yet. What do we see now? We did break below this area right here. Again, the time is 2:17. We have until 5 o'clock to enter a trade. The new high now becomes this part right here or this part exactly right here. And of course you can scale back to the 15-minute time frame to see where you are right now. We see that we are into this order block from the 15-minute time frame. Okay, we are into this area. So we know that we are also in a discount area. If we do that once again, we are deep into the discount area. You can do that with the Fibonacci as well. And I will still be down to the 1-minute time frame and I will wait for an aggressive change of character. Still nothing and still nothing, of course. Now we broke below this area right here, so the new high becomes this high right here. Let's continue. We broke below this low, okay, and the move which broke this low is this high right here, okay. So the change of character will happen exactly right here now. Let's see. Now the change of character will happen exactly right here because we broke below this area. I hope you keep following me. Now we broke below this area, but still our high remains this one. And why is that? Let me show you. I will zoom in because here there is no high. This one is lower than this one and this one is lower than this one, but this one is higher than the one on its left and the one on its right. So we will still keep using this high for a change of character. Now we have a very impulsive change of character right here. We are still at 2:45, so we have until 5 to enter a trade. We will be waiting for a fair value gap to be created. Do we have a fair value gap? Yes, we do. The fair value gap is exactly right here. What I want you to do now, listen to this carefully. On Euro US dollar specifically, on other pairs you have to backtest it and check out which pip stop loss is better. Of course, this way you will be sacrificing some pips or maybe a lot of pips, but in the end of the day your winning percentage will be to the roof. Okay, I'm just taking such trades every single day. And of course, you don't need any of my further services, but if those concepts confuse you and if you want to learn more about my simplified strategies on indices, then you can book a one-on-one call with me. Let's move further. What I want from you right now is to go ahead and place a full 10 pip stop loss. And I know that maybe the hate is gonna start now from some of you, but it doesn't matter at all. What matters is that I keep winning with this strategy and I keep winning a lot. Okay, and we do this thing just to be safe. A 10 pip stop loss is very nice for Euro US dollar. You can go ahead now and target. What can you target? I will reopen the ICT kill zones. You can either go for a 2-to-1, which is 20 pips, or you can target the top right here, the top of the Asian, okay, of the Asian session. Let's say that we target the top, even though I prefer a 2-to-1 most of the times, and I'm gonna play it out. Let's see. There you go. The tight stop loss would have stopped you out. And it is time for the real move right now. I will go to the 5 or the 15-minute time frame. Let's go to the 5. Beautiful. Okay, a beautiful 2.8 to 1 reward to risk. Since we entered, it took 3 hours and 45 minutes. This is the perfect strategy for those of you who are busy. During the mornings, I'm very busy and I don't want to be in front of the charts. So this is the best strategy for me. I don't need to worry about the stop loss. It is quite a large stop loss and I'm targeting either 2-to-1 fixed or I'm going for the Asian highs or lows. And now we are not finished because we just did the first one, which is this one right here. The session, guys, is not over until it's over. We are taking only one trade. If we lose this one, we are not taking any more for this session. Now we still have another session during this day, and I talked about this trade before it happened, of course. Now, what we will do, I will be deleting those lines. We took the winning trade right here. I will go ahead and activate the sessions for the second session, okay, as I showed you. And now we will be looking for price between 12 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. and we will be identifying again the highs and the lows. We want to know where we are in price action. We see, for example, that we are into this order block from the hourly time frame, simple as that. And then I will scale down to the 15-minute. We just broke above this FVG, as we see right here, but still do not get confused. Do not enter the trade if we don't break above the highest point or below the lowest point. Let's go to 8:15. Okay, and we want to see the highest and the lowest points between 12 and 8:30 a.m. New York time. Highest point was over there and the lowest point is right here. And here is where one of the members of my Discord shared this beautiful opinion. You could have taken a winning trade here, but I said do not enter any trades. In my opinion actually, I wouldn't enter any trades if we don't break above or below the area to grab more liquidity after 8:30. Okay, so we have the highest and the lowest points. What remains now is to check out and find an entry between 8:30 and 11 a.m. New York time, but we have to break either the high or the low. Of course, in this occasion, I was expecting the high to be broken. And again, here we are, we grabbed the liquidity above the high. For those people who entered after this change of character, they are now out of their trades, and I will keep moving forward until I see a proper change of character. Now, for you wondering, the proper change of character would happen exactly right here. This is a proper low, because it is lower than the low on its left and the one on its right, and it did create the highest point at the same time. So we keep waiting. Now the new low is exactly right here with the same exact logic. Let's wait and see. Where is the new low now? Pause the video. It's exactly right here. Let's move on. Now, what else? I will give you the secret now. I had noted down as well the high and the low of the previous day. This is an extra thing that you have to do. It will significantly increase your winning percentage if you know where you are in price action, and at the same time, the secret that we talked about, we have this premium and discount that we talked about. Then we have to say that we have this premium and discount, okay, but where are we in price right now? We have all of these confluences, but we also have this confluence from here until here. We entered a premium on the larger image, on the larger picture. Okay, so we are very happy, very, very happy. Plus we are into a 1 hour FVG, fair value gap, plus we have grabbed liquidity above the previous day's high. And now all we are waiting for is an impulsive change of character again. Let's see, the new low now is this one. Okay, we broke not very impulsively. Now the new low is this one right here. We keep waiting. There we go, beautiful change of character. Fair value gap is created. In this occasion, next secret I'm gonna go through is, let me delete some lines right here. This one we don't need. The next secret that I'm gonna be talking about is that when the stop loss is more than 10 pips on its own, then you will be using the highest point. So in this occasion, you would be placing a 13 pip stop loss, okay? Only when the stop loss is lower than 10 pips, then you will be using the 10 pips. As for targets now, let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. The targets now would either be previous lows or a fixed 2-to-1, as I advocate many times, or you can go, let's turn on the sessions once again, you can even go for these lows for a 4.5-to-1. But if I would do that, I would be closing partials along the way. These lows for the moment look very juicy, or a 2-to-1 at least actually is an even better idea. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame, check out if we get activated into this trade. Okay, we have a pending order, a sell limit order, and we are into the trade. We come even deeper into the fair value gap. Let's go to the 15 minute time frame. And here you go. We are in current price action right now. So we did indeed win a 2-to-1 reward to risk. And for you people who might think that this is just happening in this past example, I will go ahead and I will open my lessons here that I'm doing one-on-one with people, and those would all be wins. Of course, in this one we would be having a 10 pip stop loss, so this is not a 20-to-1 reward to risk. Okay, but it would have been a huge reward to risk. This would have been a win, this would have been a win. These are just days. Here we don't have an entry. This is another win, this is another win, and one loss, another win, and another win right here. And if I use the 10 pip stop loss, here we would have one loss and one win, another win. You can do the 10 pips again, and of course you can target the 2-to-1 reward to risk. There you go, another win over here. So I just showed you the past 10 days or something, we would have had an amazing winning percentage. As a matter of fact, by trading indices, mostly indices plus Forex, I will show you the winning percentage. I will take a screenshot. I don't wanna reveal any other info, but I just took a screenshot right now of my win rate, which is 90.91% for this new account, for this $50,000 account. And for you who are wondering how much I'm risking, because you might think that we have to risk 5 million per trade, I'm only risking, listen to that, 0.2% per trade. I am allowed to lose $6,000, and 1% risk would have been $500, but I'm risking only $100 per trade because my aim is to go and get funded with 1 million. In this account, $600,000, it will get doubled and doubled if they see that I'm doing proper risk management. So you don't need a lot of money to make a lot of money. So you don't need to risk a lot in order to make a lot. In my occasion at least, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, but I'm just keeping my risk very low. It has a beautiful psychological effect, and I don't know lots of jobs making you $300 in 1 hour or in 2 hours. Plus, this is not my only account. I have other accounts as well, which I'm gonna be connecting through a trade copier because it is getting difficult to just trade all of them at the same time. So this was the strategy that I wanted to show you. This is also suitable for those of you who are busy and you are at work. Maybe you will be able to trade this strategy. Go ahead and backtest it with fake money always, and leave me your comment in the comment section. Tell me how it works in your backtesting with fake money. And if you want to perfect your trading, once again, you can join a one-on-one mentoring with me if you find those concepts confusing. Otherwise, you do not need it at all in order to become profitable. This is gonna do it for today, traders, and thank you all for watching. Until next time.